It started not with a weapon, but with a voice. A single man stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, facing hundreds of thousands. And yet it felt like he was speaking to every heart in America. His dream wasn't about him. It was about us all. Martin Luther King Jr. was born in Atlanta, Georgia in 1929 into a world divided by the color of skin. Segregation wasn't just social, it was law. But inside the King household, there was something stronger than hate: faith. His father, a Baptist preacher, taught him that injustice was not to be tolerated. His mother taught him compassion. By age 15, Martin had already entered college. A quiet boy, but one whose mind burned with questions. Why can't people live as equals? Why must peace cost so much pain? In 1955, a woman named Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat on a bus. That simple act lit a spark. And when Martin, now a young pastor, was asked to lead the Montgomery bus boycott, he hesitated only for a moment. He wasn't a warrior. He didn't crave power. But deep down, he knew silence was no longer an option. For 381 days, black citizens of Montgomery walked instead of riding buses. They faced threats, bombs, arrests. But they never fought back with violence because Martin taught them something radical. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. Fast forward to 1963. Washington, D.C. was packed. Over 250,000 people stood shoulder to shoulder, waiting. The summer air was heavy, but hope was heavier. Martin took the microphone, paused, and then began with words that would echo through eternity. I have a dream. It wasn't just a speech, it was a mirror. He showed America its reflection, its wounds, and its potential. He painted a vision where children were judged not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. And for a moment, the world believed that dream could come true. But dreams that challenge power often demand a price. Martin was arrested more than 20 times. His home was bombed, his life was constantly under threat, and yet he never raised his voice in hatred. In 1964, he became the youngest person ever to win the Nobel Peace Prize. But just 4 years later, on April 4th, 1968, he was shot and killed in Memphis, Tennessee. The bullet silenced his voice, but not his message. Martin Luther King Jr. didn't just dream of equality, he redefined what strength means. His power wasn't in his fists, but in his faith. Not in his anger, but in his conviction that love could rebuild a broken world today. His name stands for justice, courage, and hope. His dream lives on in every march for equality, in every act of peace, in every heart that refuses to hate, because the dream wasn't his alone, it was humanity's.